Hey guys, it is Greg again. I'm going over another coin, and I found another coin. I got this from this Dow King guy named Patrick. He showed me this, or he asked me about this, and he said it's coming up on a low. And I'm looking at it. I'm going, let me go. Okay, full disclosure. I don't know anything about compound. It's like probably the third time that I heard about it. I don't know anything about it. I just checked some data. I didn't even go to the website or anything because I got to look at the charts, see what's going on in the charts first before I start making any type of idea what's going on with the coin. So I had to go to Coin Trader Pro to get all the data. So I'm going to show you generally what I think is going on with this coin. And you can see that it started here, price action on June of 20, and it came down, and then it made a move, and then now it's down this way. So my first thing, you can see plainly right here, just based off the divergence, is you have a 5-wave move right there. So this made a nice from $82 up to 800, and wow, this one went up to $890. That's so probably it's looking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Okay, that's a nice move. That's a nice wave. That's a nice impulse wave that it made. People made if they got in down there and exited up there, they made a nice 10x on this coin. So from November 20 to May of 21, I mean, look at that. You did a 10x in 6 months. Not bad, not bad. There's no other place. I don't think there's any other place you could have made a 10x in 6 months unless you're doing, some option tradings and stuff like that. That's pretty good. So my first thing is just looking at this is this a 1, 2, 3? And let's break that down to see if this could be that. I don't think so. So if this is a 1, then this 3, if that's a 3, it needs to, let me see, it needs to go up to that 1.618. So, yeah, no, it didn't even come close, really, guys. So that's not going to work. So this is something different. This is something different over here. It went up and then it shot down to a correction. Looks like just made a nice ABC move, and then it went bullish finally. It just had to resolve itself over here, and then it finally went bullish. Okay, so now that I have this set up over here, I know that this likely was some sort of wave 1, and then it's for a 2. Okay, which makes sense how deep this went. Even if you went 1, 2, 3, you couldn't call this a 4th wave because it's too deep, guys. So you have two areas that you can look at. It didn't go high enough, and then this correction is too deep to call this a wave 3. So it's gonna be going into a wave 3 is what this coin is going to be doing, as long as it doesn't break this. Okay, that area, that $84.13 more or less. If compound breaks that, all bets are off. Just to let you guys know, all bets are off on that coin. So I'm going to go over to Trading View now, just because it's easier for me to use. And it did wick beyond that. Why is that wick on there? You see that wick? Go back to it. Is wick on here? There's no wick on there. Okay. I'm gonna assume that wick is just something different. I wouldn't be too concerned with it. It's not on the other chart. So here's the area. Here's your point of no return on compound. So basically, compound needs to maintain what is it on here? 78.22. Okay. So it looks like that compound is coming up on a correction. So this is wave 1, like this. So here's your start of wave 1, and it's coming up on a 2. So now As long as it maintains that low, it's going to be going into a third wave. So I'm going to take this off for now, guys. It looks like an impulse down, A. Let's see here, up for a B. And then AB here. Here's an impulse. You can see on the RSI on the daily. So that's good. And then up for another B. And then here's your third wave. And there's your fifth wave. So it did, let me check that. So here's your, where was that? Okay, here is your A. There's your B, and it came down for a C. And it can do moves like that. Cryptocurrencies can make these moves like that, where it has a long C wave. They were like, "Oh, Greg, they can't do that." You see it all the time. I don't care what the people say that that's too far of a move, and it's probably 2.6. Yeah, it almost hit 2.618. Those C legs can go down to 2.618. Excuse me. It's pretty normal. It's not normal, but I see it in cryptocurrencies, especially the smaller ones. ETH did it. ETH did it on a correction. It went all the way to 2.618 on a C leg. So, and then this would be, so if that's ABC, then it went up here on a three wave move. So this is maybe more than likely a three wave move. So it did a three wave move here to there, three wave move, and now a three wave move. So here's what we got. Something along these lines. So a W came up on an X, and there's a Y. Okay. Let me check the fibs on this move here, just to get an idea. Generally, yeah, right around the 1-to-1. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for this coin. Right past the 1-to-1. So now it went up, and now it's going back down. So this is another three wave move, probably like W, X, and then it's going down for a Y, something like that. And it's looking like another three wave move. You go to 8-hour chart. So yeah, you can see three wave move here. So this is like either ABC or a WXY. It looks like a another three wave move here. So this would be either WXY. It looks like A, and then probably a B, and then it's going down for a C. Looks like either the C is done or it's making the C right now. So it'd be like that. And more than likely, depending on the markets, just because with Bitcoin and Ethereum and DXY and the other markets, they're not done correcting. So this is probably going to be testing these this low area. It's probably going to wander down like this, I would say, and make a W, come up for maybe an X a little bit, probably not much, and then wander down and test those areas, something like that over the next 60, 90, maybe 120 days for a compound on this coin would be my guess. If it breaks that, if it breaks this line, this coin goes bearish. Okay, so it's got to maintain this low, and once it does, so let's go to the back to the daily and check out the fibs, you know, on this coin. Try to get that whole thing in. And all the way up there. And you can see this coin's already made it 90% off of on log, and then you take it off. You know, yeah, this coin, if it maintains that, will be in a nice, you know, this would be a nice second wave correction, very, very deep correction. So I would say this coin is coming up on its low to make that second wave. So you will have a move like this with compound, where this would be your 1, and then your 2 somewhere there, and then it can go into a third wave move. Okay. But it's got to, if it breaks that, all bets are off on this coin. That's important for this coin to maintain that low. Okay. It would be devastating for this coin to go down here like to 65, you know. So what would I do if it was me? And let's say this is my, you know, this is the only option that I had to put money into this. I wouldn't do anything right now. I would just wait for the 60, 90 days to see where it is, and then where it goes. And then what I would do personally, since it's so close to this area, I would wait for the move off the bottom, something like this. And then on the correction there, I would pick it up and run up with that. I would definitely wait for for confirmation on this coin up, and then get the second wave. Even if it goes up pretty high, guys, it's still going to be safer. So you don't like in that area and then pick it up there. Okay. You know, the other thing is too, if you insist on being a dip buyer and you do buy it, say at $87, if it breaks the 78.59 more or less of that area, it goes down there, then you just have to let it go. You have to let it go, because it's a bearish count now. You know, if it breaks down here and you're like, oh, it might swing back up, now you're gambling, in my opinion, and you're hoping that it'll swing, and it could come back up like that and then swing back down. But you know, that's those are a couple strategies I would do with this coin. So that would be the area right there. It's technically already in its low area that I would be, okay, this coin is trying to find a bottom for sure, without a doubt. And if it makes another a run, I'd just be conservative. I don't know anything about the coin, guys. So let's see. You know, on the logarithmic, you know, this is, you know, 5,000. You know, this is pretty nuts on this coin, but what did it go to? You know, it's definitely going to go well over 1,000 on that coin. But like, this would be more realistic targets, I would think. You know, 1,500. You know, that area, maybe 2,400, and then possibly 3,000 or something like that would be more conservative areas that I'd be looking for of a coin like this, if it does that run. Now, you have to keep in mind too, the you know, the conditions of the other markets. What it's doing is, you know, Bitcoin going to be bullish? Is Ethereum bullish? You know, what's going on with the dollar, the other markets, all that other stuff. You have to keep that in the back of your mind when you're trying to make a move with a coin like that. So if you do happen to, you know, say get it at $100 and it makes its move up there, you know, you're looking at a 13x potentially. It'll if it goes to this third wave, it's definitely going to break that previous high. So, you know, $100 to $1,000, and you have a 10x right there with a coin like this. So I don't see any issue right now with it, except if it breaks that right here, all bets are off, and you want to be aware of that. Even though it seems like, oh my gosh, it comes down here, and you're like, oh, that's even a better deal, which some people may think that. That's not necessarily the case, because with these waves and it breaks that sequence, that means there could be issues with the coin, like something's going on with the coin, and maybe they have blockchain issues or something's going on, and it broke the sequence, and now it's a different count where you can't say it's 1-2 anymore. So with Elliott waves, just to let you guys know, they're not familiar with Elliott waves, here's the 1 and here's the 2. It has to maintain that. If it breaks that 2 like that, it goes away, and it's a different count now. So you won't have a wave 3 massive run. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.